everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I am back with another video, and this time we're doing a beautiful set of drip Halloween nails. So the first thing that I'm doing is I'm going in with these two regular nail polishes. It's a black and the red. The red one is in the color Dragon Fire, and the black one is in the color Little Black Dress, both by La Palm. Again, these two are regular polishes. Now the next colors that I'll be using will be gel polishes. So I'm using a black one by Jovamia. It's just the all black one. I'm gonna do this one on the rest of her fingers. Again, this is a black gel polish. Always, I'm using a cleanup brush to clean around the cuticle area. I just dip it into my acetone, wipe it off a little bit, and then clean around the cuticle. Same thing for this one. This is the one with the regular nail polish, and the reason why I use regular nail polish is because I'm gonna do rhinestones on this one. So I just feel like the rhinestones adhere better to that regular polish, but we're doing that two-tone on the ombre, or sorry, on the ring finger, because we're doing the two-tone rhinestones. Again, cleaning around that cuticle area, and for the rest of the nails we're gonna do just a black gel polish. Alrighty, so we're going to let that one cure, and we're going to go back to the first hand and do a second coat. Now, this polish, this gel polish, is actually a little bit on the thicker side. So if you are using the Jovamia gel polishes, be sure to wipe off your brush on the bottle before you apply it on the nail, because it's really thick, and you're actually going to be able to see what happens when the gel polish is too thick, and you're going to see that here in a few minutes. But again, we're just doing a second coat of the black gel polish, cleaning around the cuticle area, and then as always just curing for 30 seconds. And I know the other day I had somebody asking me, do I cure each finger individually? Like, do I polish one finger, cure it, polish the other finger, cure it? And no, you want to polish one hand and cure it for 30 seconds. Come back and do the other hand, cure it for 30 seconds, not each finger individually. That's going to take forever. So again, we're curing each hand for 30 seconds. We're going to go ahead and do the same thing on the other hand. We're going to do the black polish and then cure for another 30 seconds. Alrighty, so once we've done the 2 coats of the black gel polish, we're going to go in with my matte gel top coat. And I know I've heard people saying that they hate this one, it didn't work for them, but I've been using this matte top coat for a long time and I have not had any issues with it. If anything, I feel like it's worked better than other matte top coats that I've used before. So again, we're just going to do this one on the black nails and we're going to cure this one for 60 seconds. Alrighty, so we're going to let this one cure for another 60 seconds and then we're going to go over with a red polish. So this is in the color Chest to Chest by Madam Glam and it is a gel polish and it's like a glittery red color. I'm wiping off the inhibition layer off the matte top coat and basically that's just like a sticky layer. So now we're going to do a drip effect. One thing that I can say about the drip is you want to make sure that you don't do it too thick because it will actually like drip all over the place. So you will see me struggling with this pinky because as you can see it's already a little bit too thick, so the drips are gonna like run into each other. But anyways, as you've seen, I did like a dot in the middle, dragging it up towards the top. And then I did 2 more on the sides. And as you can see, they're not all the same length. I do some shorter, some longer, whatever you want to do. And then I just connect them at the top. And then I do like a single drip at the bottom, like underneath all of those, just one. And then again, cleaning around the cuticle area. And we're going to do the same thing for the other nails. Again, we do like a circle and then we drag it up towards the cuticle area. Do another one, drag to the top, and then another one on the other side. Again, as you can see, I go in circular motions to make a dot and then just dragging it, and then at the top I just connect all 3 drips together, and then at the bottom just do an individual drip. Alrighty, so I'm finishing this one up and then I'm going to show you on the pinky what I meant about what's going to happen if you do the drips too thick. As you can see, they start running into each other. So I'm going to take that off and redo it. And also, this is what happened to this thumb. It was too thick, so it's going to wrinkle up. This is what happens when you apply the polish either too thick or it didn't cure all the way. So I had to go ahead and take that all the way off and redo the black polish. It's not going to look good if you just try to like buff it out. It's still going to look wrinkly. So you want to make sure you just go ahead and take off all of the polish. I had to actually file it off and redo it. And this time I make sure that it wasn't really thick. But again, this actual polish is really thick. So I had to make sure that I paid attention not to put it on too thick. And I'm gonna go back to that first hand, and we're gonna retry the drips on this pinky, again making sure that you don't do them too thick because they are going to smear with each other. And the reason why I took that drip off is because I just didn't like it. So I'm going to redo it again. Again, this is just a small nail art brush. You can use whatever brush you want, but it's the same thing. Just do a dot and then drag it towards the top. And again, they don't have to all be the same length. You can do one, longer, shorter. You can just alternate. As you can see, for the nail right next to it, I did the middle one longer and the side ones shorter. And for this one, I'm doing the middle one shorter and the side ones longer. So just alternate, make it look a little bit different. Again, it doesn't have to all be the same, but I'm using the color Chest to Chest by Madam Glam, and this one is a gel polish. Just because, again, even though they are not super thick, they're still thicker than you would usually apply polish. So I do want to make sure that I'm able to cure them so they dry really fast. So I'm going to take turns between hands just because, again, I don't want to leave the fingers out too long, because if they are too thick, they will drip. So I'm going to alternate between the two hands and curing them separately. Alrighty, so as you can see, I'm doing the thumbs last just because, when you do the thumb, you have to turn your other fingers over to the side. And again, I didn't want that drip to actually drip to the sides. So I went ahead and went back to the other hand doing the thumb. And then once we move over to the other hand, as you guys know, we had to do the black again. So instead of doing the drips, I have to go back and do the matte top coat. Alrighty, so I'm doing the matte top coat, and then again we're gonna let this cure for 60 seconds, and then after that we're gonna come back and do the drip. And then after this we're gonna do the rhinestones. So I'm gonna be using red rhinestones and black ones, and for my glue I'm using my Mia Secret gel resin. I'm also using my wax pencil, and the rhinestones are just different sizes, they're just mixed sizes. And so we're doing the red ones at the back where the red polish is, and then the black ones where the black polish is. So it's going to be like an ombre of rhinestones. So as always, just apply your glue, pick up your rhinestones, place them on the nail. If you need to go back and apply some more glue, that's fine. Just apply it as you go. Oh, that is so freaking pretty. But anyways, we're going to do the same thing on this hand. Again, we apply the glue. We start placing our rhinestones. As always, I go around the perimeter of the nail. So I'm doing that for the red ones. Just going around, alternate between the different sizes. And then we're going to move down to the black ones. Alrighty, so we're moving back over to the thumb and we're just finishing off that drip. Again, we do a circle, drag it up, and then connect the dots at the top, or sorry, connect the drips at the top. And this is just gel polish in the color Chest to Chest, and it's like a glittery red that goes perfect as blood. Alrighty, so we are going to leave the black matte, of course, and you can always go back and just outline the drips again with top coat, but they're pretty shiny to me even after I wiped them off, so I just left them like that. Alrighty, so here is the final look. They turned out so pretty. Those rhinestones are just everything, and that black matte looks so good. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Follow me on Facebook and Instagram at GetNailDirty2, and I'll see you guys next time.